happen right here as it relates to the crisis rocking the biggest political party right there in Nigeria, and also looking at ways to really be able to move away from that. And joining me on this segment definitely will be no other person than Dr. Gaius Gololo, who he was a major member of the ruling party, talking about APC. And I'll be looking at some of the challenges facing the party. It's a wonderful time to have you this morning.
Thank you very much. It's not Gaius, it's Garus Gololo.
Okay. That's got the right the pronunciation right there, talking about the APC issue and also getting the right name correctly. Let's hit the ground running because there's no time to dilly-dally. So much has been said about the party, the resignation of the chairman of the party, and also the secretary of the party. What do you make of all this?
No, I happen to be the member of the party, and you know, before that time, we're supposed to have an election.
Yeah.
During the convention. But in the villa, the people who are sitting in the villa, the cabal, then have to choose Abdullah Adamu. That is the consensus candidate. Why will we are waiting in the field on the Eagle Square for vote, for whom we need to vote? So they say Abdullah Adamu consensus. The party has 3 types: consensus, direct, indirect, primary. So whatever they take, we take, hence it is on constitution. People just say, okay, continue. So for him now, resign honorably, I think is the best way for him to go, because as a chairman of a national chairman, and you cannot deliver your state, we're having 3 senators in that state, in Nasarawa state, and the ref. It becomes we don't have even 1 senator. Even SDP have 2. Where he come from, that Wadada was contesting with him, and Wadada wanted to contest with His Excellency, even Sule that time, as a governor, because I happened to be there that day. And they begged him to step down, and he did. So why not, as they give you a chairman of the national party, of the national chairman, now drop for that second person, who you know say is credible, and people need him. He refused. He brings somebody. What happened at the end of the day? Wadada used SDP, flog him even in his unit. So if you left for the party chairman, President Tinubu might not even come. Because if you recall, we have a PDP, we have APC, and the Labour won the state. So automatically, for him, I think it is the best way. And already the party have taken the decision, because the next person who support take over is a senator, Abubakar Kyari, who is now as a acting chairman. Pending one day, we will have some middle convention and choose a national chairman and a national secretary again. There's no crisis in APC. We are still going. Tinubu is 4+4. So we are there.
Okay, you talked about 4+4. We'll get to that in the course of the discussion. But the fact remains, some of the people, you talked about the fact that I couldn't deliver is crazy. Some say the sins are beyond that. You talked about the issue about consensus candidate. That led where Lawan emerged as the consensus candidate. Part of the sins of Adamu. But away from that, Adamu was able to deliver Tinubu as the president of the nation. Is that not enough reason for him to have continued to finish his tenure?
He did not deliver Tinubu. That is what I'm saying. The point, if you watch Adamu vote,
but the party won.
But we all we work with the whole, including in a situation where some other River State, the governor is an PDP, and he delivered to APC. What do you call him? And he delivered to the other all parties, to the party he belonged to, PDP. So how do you take that? Can you compare his vote and his secretary to the government, presently George Akume, who delivered the governor, deliver rev, delivers? So the difference is very clear. When you know perform, you have to go and break. They said I come from about my local government, the house is a PDP, but my ref is an APC. The local government I come from, and my assembly is an APC. What are you talking about? If you know you cannot deliver your community, then you say you can lead. People have gone out of this thing. The purpose of leading is for you to deliver them. If you cannot rule the party, and then look at, okay, do you know we have 2 speakers in Nasarawa State? There's a crisis there. Does he call them in order and talk to them as a leader? No. So what type of leader is that one? And then mind you, it is only we in Nigeria we don't retire in politics, but we retire in football and some other activities. This man is a secretary to MP Shagari. While I was even in secondary school. Look at how I become Papa. You can't retire. You need to retire and go and rest at home. Then, if you are Muslim, you continue going to mosque, you pray for God forgive you. If you are a Christian, you and pastor become friends. You can't just remain in the politics. Me, I don't pray to remain in politics till the end of the show. No.
But they call itself the Maye, or is it Maye of Nasarawa politics?
No, that Maye end up there in where you come from. That I think is Kevin. The Maye doesn't work now. If the Maye work, it matters who is since. If we win Nasarawa State.
Okay. Away from that, let's see. There are the reports of different factions in APC. We have the amalgamated version. We have another almost 3 different factions in APC. What do you have to say about it? Does this not lead to the downward trend of the ruling party, knowing there are different factions in the ruling?
We, as far as I'm concerned, as APC, we don't have any other faction. We are unique, and that broom, the way it is tied, that is how it remains. We are there, we are there. We don't have any crisis. Maybe people who are outside are seeing the crisis. Do you see our party chairman fight like Labour when they are fighting in Tribuna? We don't fight. Even the chairman just resigned peacefully and he go away. You don't see us in Tribuna, we are unique. Do you see APC having problem in Tribuna or making some other things? No, we are unique. And that is why you see some other people are looking even away when they say a president have a communication with a chief CJ, a chief judge. Imagine if a president cannot call a chief judge. The whole president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria is not a candidate. As far as I'm concerned, Tinubu is the commander-in-chief of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and vice president is Kashim Shettima. So if they have right to call even a person, even if they call him, but this they want to explain code when he don't even communicate with the CJ, they say he's communicate with him. So when the matter is before tribunal, wait for tribunal, let the tribunal come out before. As far as I'm concerned, it's speculation. APC, we are unique and we are there.
Interesting right there, talking about the APC issues. According to India, it's no crisis in APC. The party is going all out to ensure they continue to deliver the dividend of democracy. So millions of Nigerians who are looking at it. But now, moving away from that, with the exit of Adamu, a lot of people are talking about Amakura at one point in time was tipped to become the APC chairman until the consensus candidate issue come out. A lot of people have thought probably the party will be towing the part of Amakura. But there are reports that Gaduje might emerge as the chairman of the APC. What do you make of this?
They say it will be matched. You have not been matched, so I think we have to wait. Before, even that time, when we are going for convention, I went for Almakura direct. Exactly. I was for Almakura, even inside the campaign team, everything. So we are waiting for the party to see where we are going. If you are going for a vote, then we can go vote. If the party choose, say this is the person they need, we continue from there. There is consensus, there is direct, there is indirect primary. So if you are going for direct, we go for direct. But for me, if you are going for direct or no direct, I'm going for Almakura. Yes, I'm not going for Ganduje. I like him, he's a governor, but me, I need somebody whom if I call phone, he can pick. Because before this Senate president, I was for Kwabio throughout. Not for Yari. I'm from the north. We have even problem with Yari, but later I think we said, I tell him, say I am campaigning for Okwabio. The reason, my reason goes this way. President is Muslim. The vice president is Muslim. So we need Senate president again, a Christian. I'm from South because they never hold that position since MPN. So that is my position. And my position now, hence, it is leaving Nasarawa State. Let it still go back to the same North Central. Okay. So I stand by it. Okay.
But looking at the way things have gone far, you talked about going back to the same North Central. Do you think the party have done what it's supposed to be doing in terms of sharing opposition and everything within the party and outside the party?
No, the party share everything equal. If you watch very well, the chairman comes from a region, secretary come from a different region. Almost every position in that party, like the Bukana is from the Northeast. The DBT one, the one who is acting now is from Borno State. He was a senator before he dropped and they as a DBT national chairman. So they share it equal, as far as equal. So, but for now, it is when we are going at least anything from August. I am sure we'll go midway. But for now, you know, in any party, the president remains the father of the party. Whomever he choose, we follow that person. We wish him the best. All we knew, we will make sure the party work and then they fulfill their promise, they promise to the masses. I'm happy the president have withdrawn that 8,000 because me, I am not part of that 8,000. I'm sorry, you know, I'm not part of it. A certain group will carry 700 million, 469. Then poor people who are about 400 million will just carry 8,000. What is 8,000? The president, thank God, he withdraw it because those people make the comment. I think they are not witching us well. Yeah. What is 8,000? You carry 8,000, give the person, say it's for 6 months. Why don't you buy buses and repair a refinery if the money is not going for them? Because the last one, this is what they say, school feeding, school feeding. At the end of the day, with COVID-19, they say they are feeding the school. Whom are they feeding?
But it's carried out by your party.
You know, there's no...
So that means your party has failed in so many areas.
There's no party or no reason. While what I'm after, I'm APC, but first, Nigeria at hand first.
Yeah.
The masses first. Give the need who need this. Me now, you can't even look my face and you give me 8,000 now. Because the 8,000 is nothing to me. You know, even buy...
I cannot even take you to where you are coming from.
He cannot even do anything to me because every morning, a common bed that I'm feeding, ordinary bed, I buy them a bag of 45,000 and you are telling me you will give me 8,000. What will I do with it? Where will I carry it go? So let them, hence the president make a pronouncement. He say he reverse the thing. People who announce it, they are not witching us well. And then we know both Dele Alake, we know both the other senators. So when we vote, you Kashim Tunumbu and Kashim Shetima for president. Simple. Nobody should say is a spokesman who will speak for 8,000 for president. We will not accept that.
Okay.
Just pound for your office.
Interesting right there. We'll be talking with Dr. Gololo on the issues concerning the APC crisis, and he's insisting there's no crisis within the party. We are going to take a quick break right now. When we come back, we'll still be looking at some of the reports of clandestine effort to weed out some of those who were not the original part of APC. How true is that? We'll do that right after this break. Night TV at we have Dr. Garros Gololo with us right here in the studio. A quick one. Let's take it from this perspective. You talked about no crisis within the, but there are reports that there is a clandestine effort to weed out some of those who were not original part of the members of it, who did not start the formation when you had some major parties coming together that produced President Muhammadu Buhari at that point in time. When you look at some of the people that have led the party, majority of them came later on into the scheme of things. Do you also agree with this report of some people weeding out some who are not original members of the party from the same?
When they say a party, original party is a party card carrier of that party. Even if you come yesterday, is a member of that party. It doesn't mean you come yesterday is not. And then the other one, the member of the party, is the person who delivered the party from that state. So you cannot tell me, say, as weekend I deliver a rebus and they want to give me appointment because I'm APC, I will say no. Where am I when he delivered the state? Why don't I?
We support the appointment. We can get
100%.
That's why the father is not a member of the party.
What is the member? It's for you to deliver the party. Do deliver the party.
An outsider can deliver and you still will be recognized.
Do you know that G5 one weekend help us even work for APC? He assists of that crisis. We're happy with him. It's a very good song. And then even if you don't like him, you go Rivers, you know, say perform a project. Even if you don't like Erufai, if you go Kaduna, you know, say perform. If you go to Borno with the whole crisis, you know, say Zulum perform. When somebody perform, you mention, forget about party. What you need is performance. Can you perform? That's just what we need. No, what the last one, all the people they put as a minister. Who is the person who, the other minister from Rivers said that is Amechi. Tell us that there's a coaches, they will carry come from China. Do you see the coaches? The works in Kaduna Road, they will commission it before you go. Do you commission it? The Nigerian here was the current Nigeria. Where's the Nigeria here? What are we talking about?
I want to say big thank you to Dr. Garros Gololo for joining us this morning to talk about the crisis, and he's been insisting there's no crisis within the party. It's a simple process that has worked. The party continues to work as one united front, and the way out is the seamless transition of power that led to the resignation of the chairman of the party and the publicity secretary of the party. It's how democracy should be. I must say big thank you to you this morning.
Thank you very much to have me again
this morning. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll be talking about the makeup of Tinubu's cabinet. Should they be technocrats or politicians? We'll be explaining that right after this break.